Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, today we'll be discussing about a new phenomenon recently being developed in the Muslim community across the globe. That is, uh, sunnah is not needed to follow the Quran. Quran is sufficient. We'll try to explore whether that claim is really acceptable in Islam. The Quran says, لَقَدْ كَانَ لَكُمْ فِي رَسُولِ اللَّهِ أُسْوَةٌ حَسَنَةٌ. Indeed, in the life of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, we have a best example to follow. And in another place in Surah An-Nisa, Allah said, فَلَا وَرَبِّكَ. Oath on your Rabb. La yu'minuna, they will not believe until hatta yuhakkimuka, until they make you judge, explanators of the Quran. In Britain, parliamentarians in the parliament, they make the law, but the explanation is given by the judges in the court. Parliamentarians do not have the authority to explain the law. Only judges have the authority. In Islam, Prophet ﷺ has been given that authority. We have seen the ayah I have just referred. فَلَا وَرَبِّكَ, oath upon your Lord, they will not believe. لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ حَتَّى يُحَكِّمُكَ, until they make you the judge to explain the hukum of the Quran. So if anybody claims that I follow the Quran without following the examples set by Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, without following the explanation given by Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, they are not following the Quran, because it is the Quranic order to follow the examples, to follow the explanation given by the Quran. Let's see another ayah of the Quran. Allah said, أَطِيعُوا اللَّهَ وَأَطِيعُوا الرَّسُولَ, that follow Allah and follow Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. If following Quran was sufficient, Allah did not need to say that Atiul Rasul. He just could have said Atiullah wa Atiul Quran. Atiullah means Atiul Quran. But Allah went further. Allah said Atiul Rasul, which means follow the Sunnah of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Let us give one more example how the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam actually implemented the Quran in his life. Quran says, "Aqimus salah, warka'u ma'ar raqin, usjud waqtarib." But Quran does not say how many rakah in the salah, in a cycle. Quran does not say what to say in the ruku. It is only in the sunnah. It is only in the prophetic examples how to complete a full cycle of the salah. What to say in the qiyam, what to say in the ruku, and what to say in the sajda. Some people say, oh, salah means dua, making dua to Allah, making zikr of Allah. So then why do you do ruku? If you are a Muslim, then you need to do ruku. You need to do qiyam and ruku and sajda. So why do you have to do ruku? And what do you have to say in the ruku? And how do you know what to say in the ruku? Yes, this is true. That's the one of the meanings of salah is dua and zikr. But what, what is the meaning given in the sunnah, given in the practice, given in the history, given in the sirah? The meaning of salah given in the sirah and the history is that it is a formal salah, formal ritual. It is not only a dua, it is a ritual prescribed in the Quran and exemplified by the Prophet ﷺ himself. If you even see the dictionaries of Orientalists, or even if you see the dictionary of Hansware and the other dictionary, you will see what the meaning of salah is. The meaning of salah, they clearly mention it is a Islamic ritual as shown by the exemplified by the Prophet ﷺ. It is not just mere dua. So as we have just discussed, that salah is a hukum mentioned in the Quran, and we cannot pray salah, we cannot implement that hukum in our life without following the Prophet ﷺ. So without following the sunnah of Rasulullah ﷺ, which has been recorded in the hadis, we will not be able to follow the Quran completely. Some people may claim that there are a lot of weak hadiths are there are a lot of fabricated hadiths are there, there are a lot of Israeli hadiths are there. Yes, this is true, but it does not mean that hadith corpus is completely false or completely weak. No. A portion of hadith were weak, as has been said by Muhaddisun previously. This is true. Some hadiths may be fabricated, and some hadiths may be inserted due to the Israeli conspiracy. But it does not mean that whole hadith corpus, whole hadith sunnah corpus is fabricated or weak. The sunnah, a large portion of sunnah which has been recorded in the hadith, a large portion of hadith are completely intact by the mercy of Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. As sunnah and hadith is the explanation of the Quran, it will be preserved as the Quran will be preserved until the day of the Qiyamah. So I conclude by saying that the mere claiming that following Quran alone is sufficient to be a Muslim is not at all acceptable, even according to the Quran. According to the Quran, one must follow the Sunnah of Prophet ﷺ if one wants to remain Muslim and follow the Quran. Oma tawfiqi illa billah.